You are not an introvert, you are just socially inexperienced. So let me tell you my story. So for my whole life, I believed that I was an introvert. And it was only recently where I've realized how much I actually enjoy social interaction, but I've only gotten to this point because now I'm actually like decent at it. I'm not like super amazing, clearly, but I'm much better than what I used to be. And when I do have social interaction now, it is actually really enjoyable for me. And the reason why I thought I was an introvert was because, I wasn't really talking to anybody, I wasn't really good at it. But now I'm realizing like maybe it was more than that. Maybe it was more like I was using introversion as an excuse for my social ineptitude. And I believe that a lot of people do this nowadays where they just say that they are introverts and that they need time alone to recharge. But when you look at their time alone, are they really even recharging? They're just like consuming content, and they're scrolling, and they're doom scrolling, and they're brain rotting, and they're gaming or whatever. They're not like, drawing or journaling or thinking about life or painting or doing these, kind of things that can be energizing by yourself. We're just like addicted to screens and we use that as an excuse for our social ineptitude. And to be honest, it is a big reason why people are more socially inept, is because screens have taken over life. It's human psychology for us to blame the things that we cannot change. So for example, we blame introversion for our social ineptitude. Or let's say, for another example, like somebody can't lose weight. What do they blame? They blame ineffective fad diets, or they blame their thyroid. It is human psychology in order to feel better about oneself, we will make excuses about why we can't change based on things that seem unchangeable about ourselves, or things that are, blatantly unfair. But it's not true, because we always can change. And yeah, it's not easy, and it definitely is not comfortable. But if somebody really wants to, they can. If somebody really wants to lose weight, they can do it. If somebody believes it's just their thyroid and they haven't been medically checked for that, then the brain is making an excuse for its problems, and that's not conducive to solving those problems. My argument here is that if you were actually good at social skills, and not just social skills, but like socializing, not even good, just like decent enough to hold a conversation by yourself or something like that. If you were able to have decent conversations, you would enjoy it so much more, to the point where you would even question whether or not you were actually an introvert. Because I'll tell you one thing. For me, there was like always this sort of thing where even in like elementary school, I really enjoyed being with my friends. And as I was growing up, I was actually kind of like social, like in first, fourth grade or something. I went over to my friend's house without my parents' permission to play games with them and stuff. And then when I came home, I kind of got punished for it. And maybe that actually had something to do with why I stopped being so social with others, because now like I could be punished for it. But that's a separate point. Think about who you were as a child, and were you like kind of outgoing, but then you sort of lost that along the way? Because that's what happened to me. I lost it in middle school. And when it came time for high school, I was just clueless. I had no idea what to do, how to talk, and I ended up being very lonely in high school. So, with that being said, how do you actually get good at socializing? And the simple, brutal answer is, you just gotta do it, alright? There's no amount of tactics, no amount of YouTube videos, no amount of pretend conversations in your head that will actually get you to become good at socializing. And the practical step that you can do is like, go talk to the people that you already see all the time. Talk to your family that you rarely talk to, because and I'll be honest, I have to take this advice myself. So yeah, I'm not perfect at socializing, but I can tell you that improving my social life has been the biggest benefit to myself. That's it for this video. I just want you to consider it. Maybe you're not actually an introvert, you are just inexperienced. And I hope that with this video, you can consider making a change. Thank you for watching this video.